my scrappy friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I am going to attempt to do my very first process video on my channel, so thank you for joining me. So I'm going to start off by telling you what I'm using, and then we'll just go along and I'll just talk to you while I'm scrapping, okay? So the first thing, I have basil white cardstock. It's the only cardstock I used. I did trim it down a little bit ahead of time. And then I have gutted this paper, which is the Jen Hatfield Hey Hello paper. And this, all of this stuff is from the July 2020 Hip Kit Club subscription, okay? I know that main kit is gone, but I think they do have a couple add-ons left. And all of this stuff is also available on scrapbook.com if you see anything that you like, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. And then I got this cute cut file. Don't you love it? It says sweet stuff with some ice cream. That's a Hip Kit Club cut file. And all I did is the first trick I want to show you is how to frame your paper. So I gutted this paper out, but I left 1 inch all the way around. And then I went ahead and put my scrapbook.com adhesive down on it. Now, I don't know about you, but I have a hard time getting my base color onto my frame without everything moving around and sticking all over the place. So here's what I do. Now I just take one little corner and make sure it's down really good. I take the corner of each one and I press it down like that. Let me move these because I'll knock them over. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm really clumsy. So I'll go ahead and do that in all of these. And all 4 of them. Hopefully my cat doesn't decide to jump up here and destroy everything while we're scrapbooking together, because he happens to have the crazies right now, and he's running from one end of the craft room to the other for absolutely zero purpose. So you'll see I always cover up my scissors and my craft knives immediately, just in case he decides that he needs to jump in the middle of everything. I don't want him to get cut. So here's this. You have all 4 of these out like this, and just pull back a little bit of it, not the whole thing. Then you take your cardstock or your pattern paper, whichever you decide to use. I'm using basil. I want the smooth side, not the textured side. And you just lay it down, and it's not going to stick yet. And then you just look, make sure that you have everything straight and where you think you want it, that all 4 sides are as even as possible with the human eye. You don't have to be perfect, it's handmade. And then you press it like this, and the 4 corners that you did slide up are going to hold that in place. So then you slowly take this and pull it away, and everything stays in place. Isn't that great? I love doing it that way because I cannot get things straight. It's always sticking to me. Okay. All right, so let's bring our cut file back in. I think we're going to want that here. And I chose this picture because over here in this bottom corner, really nothing but her little leg is going to get covered up when I put this in there. So we'll figure out placement of the best place to put the photo and the cut file. I think I'm going to do this flat. Sometimes I do the fun foam and put some adhesive behind the cut file and lift it up so it's got some dimension, but I think I want this one to be flat. So let's get that down. Let me see. Maybe we can use some of these. Let's see what this looks like here. Oh, that's cute. It fits in perfectly, doesn't it? Throw that over there. Got some more stuff. Let's put some of this up here. Oh, that looks nice. Takes up nice room up there. Now, I fussy cut this, and you can see this side is a little wonky, but it doesn't matter because we're just going to slide it under here and hide it, just to bring a little pop of blue over in this corner. I do want that leaf to show, though. I love leaves, so there's that. Okay, there's that. And then let's see what we can do with this. Let's put this underneath the photo here. I don't want that orange piece to show. So it's a little bit too high for me. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this back down. Yep, that looks good. Oh, look, that's cute. We'll do it that way. All right, so then here's all this again. I like the placement of that. So we'll go ahead and say that that's going to be the layout. Straighten this out a little bit. That's cute. All right, let's see. We have this flare button. And look at that empty spot in the cut file. Adorable right there, don't you think? So I'll go ahead and put that down, try to get that as straight as I can. I really need to get my nails cut. They're too long and I hate this color. I was supposed to be purple and look some what we've got going so far, and then we just need to add some embellishment. So let's go ahead and stick some stuff down. So I think the picture is good there. So what I do is I put my hand down. I don't want to move things. Then I'll grab my photo. And then one thing I use is my fine liner bottle. And these used to come in a different shape. This is the new shape. The old shape, it used to be really hard to push and it would hurt your hand sometimes. But now this is what the new ones look like. And they're so soft and so easy to use. I absolutely love them. So I got those at scrapbook.com. And this is the glue I use. Scotch tacky glue. Okay. This glue works perfect in this. You can't use any glue you want in these because if it's really thick glue, it won't come out this tip. Let me show you. This tip is really, really fine. Okay, so be careful about what glue you use. But that is my favorite glue, so you could use that and be perfectly fine. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and probably start gluing down my picture. And I think we'll use some AGT tape for that. And again, I only put tape in the middle because I might sometimes want to put things underneath my photos. And if it's stuck down to the paper, it won't work. So let's see. How's that look? With the cut file. That's good right there. Okay. So then my flowers, I'll take some of my glue, just throw some of that on there. And then for the little things, and because of my fingernails, I use these tweezers to lift things up. I'm going to put that like that. And then with the glue, you still have a little bit of time to start moving things around. So that's good there. I think the glue dot that this came with is sufficient for that. Okay, now I definitely know I want my cut file right there because see the white part and this empty spot of the photo? I want to cover that without really covering too much of her. So there, now there's not that weird white spot right there in the corner of that. So then I'm going to keep my hand here and I'm going to put some glue down. And then if you have any glue come out, I just use my finger. And I always scrapbook with like old t-shirts and stuff on because I'm always wiping glue on myself. All right, let's put these up where those belong. Some glue under here. Get that out of the way. And I love it when you use the glue because, like I said, it gives you just a few seconds to move things around. So you know that's where you want it. Yep, that looks good to me. So glue on this one. Again, I want that leaf to show, so I like that. And now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and put some glue under here. Hold that down for just one moment. And then good. And then I will put some glue on these leaves so they don't break when you put them in the page protector. All right. Now this is good over here. Put some of that down. There. All right. Put some glue over here. Just a little bit though, because I might be tucking things around in here. I haven't decided yet, but I know that I want this here. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue there. I'm going to slide this around. I don't want this weird dead space under in between the bottom of the W here. So I'm going to make sure that the green is underneath there. Got some extra glue. Just keep tapping it with your finger. All good. All right, I think I'm good with putting that S down. All right, definitely put a little tiny bit more glue over here for my T. I'll hold that for a second. I think we're good to go on that. All right, so let's start embellishing. Let's see what we have. Here we have things. There's the sweetest, but I already have that saying over here. Let's see. Isn't she adorable? She's so cute. I love her eyes. This was her very, very first ice cream. So let's go with this one right here that says so sweet. Again, I stick things to my hand so I don't lose them. So sweet. So then I'll take my We Are Memory Keepers tweezers. And I just put that in there. And I don't really like that green piece sticking up there. So I think I'm just going to cover that up. Right there. Make sure it's straight. And push. So that's good. That's cute. Or maybe like right there, because it's kind of got a white spot right there. A place for its tail. And just lay that down. What do you think? Yeah, that's cute. Stick that down. All right. Committed. Now I was thinking about maybe, because this leaf is outlined in black, about maybe taking some of these black leaves here and putting some, excuse me, some of those out and around in here. Yeah, that looks cute. All right, so we've got one there. We got to put one up on the other top over here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that looks good. All right, let's use a different kind. How about this one? I'll use my tweezers on this to pull this up. Sometimes I'll just grab it with my tweezers, stick it in that way so I don't miss where I want things to be. Yeah, I don't really like that. Let's see if we can get this in over here instead. Yeah, that's cuter. That's cuter. So I think I need a littler one here. Let me try this little teeny one here. Maybe that'll be better for my liking. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me turn the page here, please, so I get the right angle. Yeah. All right, so that's going to go there. I'm going to take the back of this off before I lose it, and it goes flying across the room. I'm going to use my tweezers to put that down too, because it's so tiny. I love it. It says, "Hey, girl." Okay, I'm good over here on this side. So let me put some glue down. I know I put way too much in there, so I'm going to dab some of that up with my hand. Wipe it on my napkin that I have off to the side here. That looks crooked. All right. All right, we're coming together pretty good here, don't you think? I think where we want it. And again, I'm going to use my finger and the little tweezers. Okay, here we go. Putting that down there. And you get a couple seconds to move it around a little bit. Perfect. And then I will put some glossy accents, just a little teeny bit. You don't want to put a lot because it'll start seeping out the sides. Cute. Isn't that cute? I love that ice cream. I wish I knew where they got those from so I could tell you, but I'm sorry, I just don't. It was in a grab bag. I almost forgot that I had them and then just remembered, and I said, oh, let me go look at those that I got in that grab bag because the colors might match, and lo and behold, they sure did. So let me put this on here with my tweezers. I don't love that there, so I am going to scooch it just a little bit. That's why I use the glossy accents, because if you move it around a little bit, it just dries nice and shiny and clear, so it doesn't matter. You can't really tell. So now I think all I have left to do, put some glue down under this part. I always, like I said, sometimes I don't glue stuff all the way until the end, just in case I want to sneak some stuff on underneath. I might go back and repair that a little bit. I did mess that up. I really, really, really want to put this ice cream somewheres. Wonder where I could put it. Yeah, I'm going to put it right over there. That's cute, isn't it? So now I think that I need some more thread. I'm just not sure where. Some pink and just mess it up. Roll it up. Maybe I'll put some more in pink and blue in here together, and that I think I'll feel better about that over here. It's not looking right to me just yet. Well, that's cute. What do you guys think about that? Pink and blue under there like that. Pull it out just a little bit more. Yes. Pretty, pretty, right? Yes. So then the next thing I think I'll do is, I do love that cut file very much, but I don't think it's standing out quite enough. So I think I'm going to take, let me show you, my scrapbook.com journaling pen, and it's a 0.03. And then I think, and I won't make you watch that because how boring. I'll take and outline the cut file like this, just to make it stand out a little bit more, don't you think? Let me do a few so you can see what I mean, and then I'll take a picture of the layout and make that be the opening to the video, so you'll see it complete. But don't you think that's much better with that a little bit, making it stand out just a little bit more? Oops. And then the black matches the black in the rest of the layout too. And I went off the side there a little bit. Again, it's handmade. It's okay. So now I'm going to take some sequins and I'm going to scatter those around the layout. I just think it'll make it look really cute. The sequin mix is adorable. It's got all this pink. So it doesn't really matter. Sometimes down here, I'll try to do it quick. And then I think I'm going to call this done after I go ahead and finish tracing the cut file in the black. I'm not going to make you watch that, like I said, because how boring would that be? So I'm almost done with these. I'm going to show you a close-up of my layout, and then you have a nice day. And again, I thank you. I have a lot of new subbies this week. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And my promise to you is that I will get better. I just don't know how to record my process layout and edit just yet. I'm in the process of learning how to use an editing software, I guess you'd want to call it. Don't know how to do that yet. I will get there, I promise. So everything's stuck down. Let me show you. Cute little ice cream cone, my sequins. Not much dimension on this layout, like I said, but I didn't really want there to be this time. I might put some splatters on the final one, I'm not sure. Maybe some pink or green or yellow or all three. You never know. So thank you so much. Like I said, thank you for stopping by and checking this out. I'm sorry if I bored you to death. Come back again. Thank you.